So observe very carefully, guys. So first of all, I will give you a clear-cut information regarding the refractive indices, and how the asking questions and how you have to solve without any struggle. So I usually in refractive index. So as we know, refractive index is the three ways they used to ask the questions. Three possibilities only we have. So there is no much more possibilities. In the three possibilities, definitely one numerical used to come in our board examination. So with the examples, and if you have any other questions also, you can ask me. I will solve you after my teaching. Now, first of all, if we come to the refractive index, so as we know, refractive index you can represent with your teachers. Different state they will follow different things. So refractive index. Remember, it will be used to say the speed of light. Either the light can travel much faster or much slower. What is the speed of light in a given medium will be coming to know based upon our refractive index value. So now definitely one numerical will come from this refractive index. So we can find this refractive index we can use for finding the speed of a light in a given medium. So that is the main purpose of refractive index. Now, this refractive index we used to represent with two kinds of. One is this is called as n, we can say mu, or else we can represent with this sign. So this is, so anything you can use. This is actually micrometer symbol. So mu. So either they can represent with this symbol or this symbol. So you don't need to confuse about it. Both are same. So refractive index we used to represent with the mu. So this is the symbol. Now this refractive index always we can use to compare speed of light. If you have doubt, you can ask me. Compare speed of light in two different mediums. How many mediums? Light in two different mediums. Do you understand, everybody? So always we'll use a refractive index term to measure a speed of light, to compare speed of light in two different mediums. What kind of mediums they are? Transparent mediums only. That is also how to remember it. So always to compare the speed of light in two given mediums, we will use a term called as refractive index. So now let us comes to here refractive index. Most of the students, even most of the other fellows also, they don't know exactly how many types of refractive indexes are there, and always they used to confuse with numericals. So now coming to here, refractive index we will be classifying into two ways. I will on my video also, because then only you can understand. Can you able to see me now, guys, everybody? So now you can see we have two kinds of refractive index. One is absolute refractive index. What we should call? Absolute refractive index. So see, I will write shortcut is Ri. So you can represent with the mu. So that is you have to absolute refractive index. And the second one is also we can, this is the first one, and the second one is called as relative refractive index. What we should call? Relative refractive index. Understand? So now let us comes to the first absolute refractive index, and what is the possibilities of asking numericals. And very simple actually. If they will ask you luckily absolute refractive index, then definitely it will be going to be more easy only. Remember, now absolute refractive index means we are comparing a speed of light in any medium, X medium or Y medium or Z medium, doesn't matter for us. Always we will compare absolute. Whenever you will see a word called as absolute refractive index, or simply they will ask you refractive index, anything they can ask, absolute refractive index or refractive index they will ask you. Then always the given medium we have to compare the speed of light with only air. What is that? Only air, or we can compare with the vacuum. So both the speed is same. Do you understand, everybody? Absolute refractive index means we have to compare the given medium speed, given medium, the light speed in a given medium, only with what, guys? Only with the respect to air or vacuum.
Water.
That is called absolute refractive index. For example, I will say you listen. So absolute refractive index means, suppose they will ask you, calculate the refractive index of water. That's all. Nothing they have given question. This is the only question they have given you. And they will give you speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 power 8 meter per second. That's all. Nothing they are asking you. Have you noticed it, guys? Calculate the refractive index of water with That's all they are asking. And they are giving speed of light in water, which is equals to 2.25 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So now in this case, so see here, they are not asking exactly absolute refractive index. What they are asking, simply they are asking refractive index or absolute refractive index, anything. So both are same. So in this case, even they are not mentioning about the speed of light in air also. So then you have to understand, they are asking us to calculate the absolute refractive index. So always remember, absolute refractive index we will compare with what I said. Always absolute refractive index will compare with what? Only speed of light in air or speed of light in vacuum. That is what your mind should say, first condition now. So absolute refractive index, remember, always right side, whatever we are writing will come in the numerator, left side will come in the denominator. This is called as left and this is called as right. So for absolute refractive index, please kindly remember, right side will come in the numerator, left side will come in the denominator. So absolute refractive index of water they are asking. So what it will come? Speed of light in air or vacuum. We used to represent with what, guys? We used to represent with what?
Vacuum.
Correct?
Vacuum.
So, speed of light in water. That's all. So this is the formula we have to represent. So as we know, speed of light in air, what is the value? Air or vacuum? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second.
Per second.
Water, how much it is? 2.25 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Now it is MCQ. You guys no need to waste by writing this all the things. Directly you can remove in mind itself and you can directly calculate 3 divided by 2.25. So you will get the value directly. Do you understand, guys? This is absolute refractive index. What do you say? Absolute refractive index. Sometimes they will give you speed of light in air or vacuum also. So sometimes they won't give you also. So by the time also you have to calculate in the same way. Do you understand, everybody? Absolute refractive index means we have to compare with what? Only with the air or vacuum. That is what you have to remember. Now this is the first case. They will give you speed and they will ask you to calculate the refractive index of a given medium. So refractive index means what medium, what refractive index it is? Absolute refractive index. What refractive is? Absolute refractive index. Are you understanding? Now in this way, second one they will ask you, what is the second possibility means? They will give you the refractive index of value. For example, refractive index of flint glass is 1.34 they will give you. So what do you mean by this, guys? Absolute or relative refractive index? They have given just a statement called as refractive index of flint 1.34. Then what do you mean by this? It is absolute refractive index. Do you understand? So by the time you have to understand, flint glass will come this side, left side. Remember, left side and right side, who will be there? Right side, who will be there? Air will be there. Do you understand? Air will be there and left side flint glass will be there. Now they have given refractive index. Now what they are asking? Find the speed of light in flint glass. What it is? Speed of light in flint glass. So now also same formula, refractive index of flint glass, which is equals to speed of light in air divided by speed of light in flint glass. Now they are asking this one. So what is happening, guys? This one will come here and this one will come go here. So now what is the way to get the formula? So speed of light in flint glass, which is equals to speed of light in what it is? Speed of light in air divided by refractive index of flint glass. Do you understand, everybody? That's all. So this is the second way of asking possibilities, numericals. So this is the first method and second method. So in this one, they will ask you. So this is when they will feel that, yes, I don't want to torture the children. I want to give a simple question paper. Then the question will come. Definitely in this one will come. Either they will ask you to calculate the refractive index of a given medium, or they will ask you to calculate the refractive index of speed of a given medium. Are you clear? Now I will say you one question. You can solve and you can find it. So write anybody. Are you writing? Are you having notebooks? Yes, please. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you have doubt, please ask me. Hindi fellows also. See, other states children also there. So if you have doubt, please kindly ask me. I don't know Hindi and local languages, only English. Please communicate. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in these two methods. Because third method is the most important one. Commonly questions will come from that only. So that is why I want to say you this. So be very careful and tell me. Please respond me. So any doubt you can ask me. Now I will say two questions I will write you. Solve. Everybody must solve. And you have doubt, please ask me. So now first one. Write the first question. First question. A light ray enters into glass. A light ray enters into glass of refractive index 1.5 from air. 1.5 of 5 from air means, in the sense of, what do you mean by this, guys? Absolute or relative refractive index?
Absolute, sir.
Absolute. Understand? Now calculate the speed of light in glass. That's all. Calculate the speed of light in glass. So is it easy or difficulty?
Easy.
Easy only. Light in glass. That's all. So please do it. So what is the formula we can write? They have given glass, correct? So refractive index of glass. Left side who will come? Glass will come. Right side air will come, which is equals to C by speed of light in glass. Yes or no? So now what will happen? It will be both will exchange the places. So speed of light in glass, which is equals to what? So 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Divided by what is the refractive index, guys? Refractive index is equals to 1.5. That's all. So don't waste time on all. So 10 power 8 directly will come. So 1.5 ones are 1.5 twos are. So 2 yeah. 2 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So you understand, guys? Everybody? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Any doubt you can ask. Understand? That's all. Clear? That is the one way of asking questions. Now second question. Any doubt? Others, please respond. That is now second question you can see. Right. The speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Calculate the refractive index of water. Calculate nothing. See. They are not giving even speed of light in air also. Calculate refractive index of water. That's all. So what you people will do, guys, here? They are asking simply refractive index. Means absolute or relative refractive index? Anybody?
Absolute.
Absolute only. So are you understand, everyone? Dixit?
Done, sir. Answer.
Yes. So what answer will come? So refractive index of water. So left side should come. Be very careful. Left side only should come. This is your confirmation I am saying you. Absolute refractive index with respect to should come always in the right side. The substance given medium will come in the left side. So what is the formula will come? C divided by speed of light in water. That's all. So we know that. No need to waste time everything. So refractive index is a unitless quantity. What is that? It is a unitless quantity. So no confusion at all. So directly I can write 3 divided by 2.25. Is it yes or no, guys? Everything remaining cancel. That's all. So what is the value you should get? 1.33. Understand, everybody? Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
No. Yes, sir.
Janvi, are you clear, Janvi? Kavya? Yes. That's all. So now let us go with in this only little bit tricky. If they want you to test your knowledge little bit more, then two more possibilities of one more possibilities of question is that I will give you absolute refractive index only. So that is the question. So be very careful, all of you. So the question is, listen, they will give you the question. Please write the question. The speed of light in a given medium, the speed of, they won't even mention you the medium also. The speed of light in a given medium is, or else given X medium you can take. Given X medium is, please mute yourself. 0.6 times of air. What is that, guys? 0.6 times of air. Calculate refractive index of, calculate the refractive index of X medium. That's all, guys. So in this case, very simple, but people will, so many 50% student can solve, 50% students can feel difficulty here. Sir, nothing given how to calculate, sir. They have given one thing, mathematics you have to apply here. 0.6 times of air means, in the sense of half indicate what, guys? Mathematics. Half indicate what? Mathematics. Multiplication. That's all. So if you have to remember that, now see, refractive index of given X medium. So X should come here, air, that's all. So now what is the formula, guys? Basic formula, what it is? Can you say? Speed of light in air divided by speed of light in given medium. Is it yes or no, guys? That's all. Now you can see. So we know speed of light in air is C. Now they have given speed of light in given medium. How many times, guys, it is? How many times it is?
0.6.
0.6 times of C.
0.6 times.
So no need to confuse the values and all. Very simple. So 0.6 times of C. That's all. So CC will get cancelled. Refractive index is
0.6.
0.1 by 0.6, not 0.6, 1 by 0.6. It will become 10 by 6. Do you understand, guys?
1.66.
Fraction they will give, sometimes decimal will give. So according to that, you have to modify it and you have to do it. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Or understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
So
Understood.
directly we can
Understood.
cancel C, sir.
Direct you can cancel. No need to worry about anything. CC will get cancelled. Like this, half questions will
So
come.
what about 10 to the power 8?
Doesn't matter. It is not. Everything will get cancelled, correct, Amma? We don't care about it. Do you understand? Suppose see 0.6 times of 3.3 into 10 power 8 means what will come? We have to multiply with that, correct? That is only value. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we no need to bother about it. So ordinary people will take this value and they will take, oh, sir said 0.6 times of R. So we have to multiply 0.6 into 3 into 10 power 8. Like that, they will do multiplication and they will go for long process. So it is no need for us. There is no importance of it. Are you understand? Who asked that question? Please. Are you clear, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we can directly multiply, we can get cancel the CC and we can do that. That's all. Now I will ask you one more question. You can see, right? The refractive index of Y medium, 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 the refractive index of Y medium is 2 by 3 times of speed of light in air.
2 by 3, sir.
Yeah. Are you clear? Everyone?
Done, sir.
So done. What is the answer? What is the refractive index of Y medium? I want refractive index of Y medium. Please fastly. This much time. Then it is very bad. What, guys? This much time you people are taking? Here comes it. Here come very good. So what I said the question, can you read? Dikshit, Hanuk, Jayasri. So I said what? Speed of light of a given
Refraction
medium.
of Y
Speed of
medium
light
is
of a
2 by
given
3.
medium is how many times? 3 by 2 times of C. That's all.
3 by 2.
So now you can
2
see
by
the
3.
index of Y, which is equals to C divided by 3 by 2 times of C. That's also CC will get cancelled. 1 by 3 by 2, which will become what, guys? 3 by 2 is the refractive index. That's all.
3 by 2.
Understand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, everybody have it solved? Please respond me. Who is this Lenovo tab? Madhiswar Sudan, Jayasri. Can you able to understand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear? Yeah, so that is. So this is the possibility of asking question. Now, let us go for the second one. That is absolute refractive index over now. What is the second one, guys? Relative refractive index.
Relative refraction.
Understand? So relative refractive index means, remember, other than air, other than
Other
air
than air,
or vacuum, other than air or vacuum, if we are comparing the speed of light in any medium with any other medium, but it should not be what? It should not be with air or vacuum. Do you understand, guys? It should not be air or vacuum. So other than air or vacuum, if you are comparing the speed of light in any medium with some other medium, X medium with Y medium, but that Y medium should not be become what, guys? It should not be become air or vacuum. That is only called as relative refractive index. Do you understand clear, everybody? Relative
Yeah.
refractive index.
Sir.
Okay. Yes, please. Respond. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That is. So
Yes,
now
sir.
In this case, what they will ask you means refractive index of, for example, see, I will ask you the question. Please, all of you write it. Refractive, in this case, very important case this is. Now, refractive index of water, which is equals to 1.33. Next, refractive index of glass with respect to air, which is equals to 1.5. Please write it. This is what is this values, guys? Can you say absolute refractive index or relative refractive index? I simply
Relative.
see, I am giving you refractive index of water is 1.33. What is that? Absolute or relative? That is what my question.
Relative.
Okay. Is absolute with respect. I am simply saying, man. I am saying
Absolute,
refractive
sir.
index of water is 1.33. It is absolute refractive index. Understand? Understand. If I'm saying refractive index of glass is 1.5. So these two values I have given you in a question. Are you understand, guys? Everybody, any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt? Now,
No, sir.
Now, in the question, whenever you will see, I have given, write the question first, then only you people can understand. Refractive index of water is 1.33. Refractive index of water is 1.33. Refractive index of, Vismay, are you understand, Vismay? Refractive index of water is 1.33 and the refractive index of glass is 1.5. So simply I am saying this statement, they are absolute refractive index. What they are? Absolute refractive index. That is how to remember it. Okay. Now the question, right? Calculate the refractive index of water. Calculate the refractive index of water with respect to glass. Calculate the refractive index of water with respect to what I'm asking, guys? With respect to glass. So with respect to glass, I'm asking. So means in the sense of, in this case, what is that? Absolute or relative refractive index? It is
Relative.
refractive index. You understand, guys? It is a relative refractive index. I am comparing refractive index of water with respect to what, guys? Speed of light in water with respect to water. Glass I am comparing. So now, in this case, how to solve? This is very confusing. So many will get, sir, inverse, direct, how to solve, sir? Here they have not given speed. So now you can see given data. What is the given data, guys? Anybody? Vismay, can you read the question, please? Because anyone? So now they have given the given data. You can see refractive index of water with respect to air, which is equals to what, guys? 1.33. Correct? Now, refractive index of glass with respect to air, absolute refractive, how much it is? 1.5. Now, what is the question they're asking?
0.89 is the answer.
Yes, very good. So now what the question they're asking? Can you say what is the question they're asking? Refractive index of?
Sir, they're asking refractive index of water with respect to the glass. So water is equal to 1.33 and divided by 1.5, that you will get 0.8.
Refractive index. It is, in this case, it is relative refractive.
0.85.
In this case, please remember, with respect to should not come at the numerator. Directly, blindly, you people remember. What they're asking here, Kavya, can you read the question? What they're asking? Refractive index of water. Yes or no? So directly, you can write absolute refractive index of water divided by absolute refractive index of glass. Directly, you can write it. So 1.33 divided by 1.5, which is equals to 0.89. That's all. Are you clear, guys? This is called as relative refractive index. Understand? Yes? Sandhya,
Yes,
what
sir.
you can check it. Now, for example, refractive index of glass with respect to water. What will come, guys? Can you answer? So they are asking refractive index of glass with respect to water. So what will come here? Up, what will come? No.
0.5 by 1.3.
Divided by refractive index of water. Directly it will come. So 1.5 divided by 1.33. That's all. So is to get to how much?
1.125.
1.13. That's all. Are you clear, guys?
1.13.
Any doubt in this? Clear? Please respond me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the one thing. So always you should remember. Now one more trick also I will say you here. So they have given refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 is some value. Let me take 1.2. Refractive index of what, guys? Refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 is how much, Ra? 1.2. Now, like this is a special case question, Ra. Please remember, your teachers also may not explain. Now, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. Simply they are asking. Now, in this case, remember, one relation should be in our brain. That is what you have to remember. Refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2 is always inversely proportional to refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. Do you understand, guys? That's all. So 1 by 1.2 is
The
the
reciprocal, no, sir.
That's all.
It's the reciprocal.
Understand, guys? So 1 by 1.2 is the answer. Understand? So always you should remember, refractive index of x with respect to y is inversely proportional to refractive index of y with respect to x. Are you clear, guys? Everybody? Doubt? You can ask me. This is a one new type of question. Okay, guys? That is. Now, absolute refractive index. Can I give one question? Actually, my students, they can ask. They are having already that.
Oh, sir.
Question paper. I will read the question. Can you answer that question? Try to answer this question. This is regarding absolute refractive index, not relative refractive index. Can I read the question, guys? All right. The refractive index of flint glass. The refractive index of flint glass. Anybody having doubt, please ask me. Other state children, please. If you are attending, you must have make it everything clear. So write the question. The refractive index of flint glass is 1.65. No confusion. Within fraction of seconds, you have to solve this question. One question surely will come, Ra. You can see. Wednesday, Thursday, you can see. After the question paper, you can message me if you want. So flint glass is how much, guys? 1.65. Are you clear, Ra? Now.
Sir, 1.21. 1.21.
Wait. I have not given the question even. So flint glass is 1.65 and alcohol. Refractive index of alcohol is 1.36.
Sir, 1.25 first one, sir.
Let me finish the question. I am not asking that question. Let me finish the question. Flint glass refractive index is 1.65. Now, refractive index of alcohol is 1.36. This is what my question. Okay, guys? This is what is this values? Can you answer? Absolute or relative refractive index? This is absolute refractive index.
Index.
Whenever the question, you will see two refractive indices. They are absolute refractive indices. Now the question is, what is the refractive index of flint glass? What is the refractive index of flint glass with respect to alcohol? That's all, guys. So they are asking what, absolute or relative?
Absolute.
What they're asking now? See, not with air. They're asking with alcohol. Alcohol means what it is, guys? It is
Refraction.
relative refractive index. So directly what we can write? Refractive index of flint glass divided by
Flint.
refractive index of alcohol. That's what is the answer will come. Directly you can write 1.65 divided by 1.36, which is equals to what, guys?
1.21.
1.6.
That's all. Understand? Now, if they will ask you, suppose refractive index of alcohol with respect to flint glass, then what will come, guys? Directly you can write refractive index of alcohol divided by refractive index of flint glass. Do you understand, everybody? 1.65. Any doubt in this?
Wait.
Please ask.
0.82.
Whatever it is, whatever the value you will get, you can do it. Are you clear? So no confusion again. Sir, reciprocal we have to do with this and all. Is it needed, sir? Not at all.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
We got the answer as 1.21, right? Directly that reciprocal we can't do, sir, to find the other one.
They are
can't do.
asking only single medium they have not given, correct? Two different mediums they are given, correct? So we cannot do reciprocal. Only reciprocal when it is possible. Only particular medium they have given already. Do you understand? For example, see, can I say the question? Who asked this question?
Vismay.
Vismay. See, Vismay. Now see, for example, I will give you refractive index of flint glass with respect to alcohol. With respect to what? Alcohol is, let me take 1.65. Now, what is the refractive index of alcohol with respect to flint glass? In this case, we can take reciprocal. Are you understand, Vismay? In this case alone. So refractive index of
Yes, sir.
glass with respect to alcohol they have given. Refractive index of flint glass with respect to alcohol is equals to 1.65. Now what they are asking, refractive index of alcohol with respect to flint glass, which is equals to what then? Reciprocal, that's all. Just you can take as a reverse.
1 by 1.64.
That's all. In this case alone we have to take it. But here two different mediums they have given. Are you understand? Absolute refractive index they have given. So be very careful and you have to solve. Understand guys? And what my analysis is, remember, particularly in this case, relative refractive index, both the values will be there in our MCQs. Options, both the values will be there because they will be set the question paper like that only. So be very careful when they are comparing two refractive indices are there in the given question and they are asking us to find the relative refractive index. They won't mention relative or absolute. You have to understand based upon we are comparing other than air. You must understand it is what guys? It is relative refractive index. Understand
Relative.
everybody? Then directly by
Other than air or vacuum.
should never come in the numerator. Be very careful. So what they are asking, flint glass in numerator. Alcohol in the numerator. Now for example, I may say one more example extra. Refractive index of, now flint glass only let me take. Flint glass is 1.3. Refractive index of diamond is 2.42. Now refractive index of diamond with respect to flint glass. Then what will come guys? Refractive index of diamond with respect to flint glass. What will come? Directly diamond refractive index is up. Flint glass
2.42 divided by 1.3.
Are you clear guys? Any doubt in
Yes.
this is
Yes.
what
Already
refractive index. So this is the second model. Two models I have taught you. One is first model, basic model. Second one is confusing model, little bit. Now third model is regarding sin A by sin R. So we have another formula for refractive index. That is what refractive index of when they have given incident angle I and angle R. Then in this case refractive index means formula is refractive index of
Sin A by sin.
equals to sin A by sin R. Understand? Now I am saying you from your mathematics textbook, sin 0, sin 45, sin 30,
Sin 0, sin 30 half, sin 45 1 by root 2.
they will never give you above more than this value. Understand perfectly, they will give you these values only. Out of this, definitely 100% they won't give you. If they will give you also, suppose they will give you in our sample paper, you may check it. Sample paper question they have given for 36 points something they have given, but that value they have given, have you noticed it? Hint they have given value. Yes. So if it is
Yes, sir.
perfect value, they won't mention the values. If it is non-perfect value, 100% they will give you. That you no need to bother about it. Damn sure they will give you non-perfect value. Now your question is, please learn this value. Sin I, sin 45, sin 30, 60 and 90. Now the question is, remember, basically here what they will ask you means, they will give you refractive index. What they will give you? They will give you refractive index. They will ask you to find the what is refracted angle. What is?
Sin 0, 0, sir. Sin 30 half.
What is refracted angle they will give you? Is it okay guys? Basic the question. They will ask you, they will give you refractive index. They will ask you to find the angle, or they will ask you refraction, angle of refraction they will ask you. So in this case, both the questions I will solve. Two questions we will solve now. So one is from our sample paper, one is I will give you. Now first calculating refractive index, we will solve the question. So please, can you able to understand what is the formula in this case? Refractive index is equal
Sin
to
A by sin R.
A by sin R. No confusion. Okay. Now also remember, this is the sine values. Now inverse of sine, as we know, sine is equals to 1 by cosecant theta. Is it yes or no? Cosecant. So
Yes, sir.
this also remember. So now cosecant theta is equals to 1 by sine theta. So sine theta we can write as a sine inverse theta. What we can write? Sine inverse theta. So that is also, please, it will helpful for us for calculating particularly angle of refraction. Are you clear guys? Hanuk? Okay.
Yes,
Now let us go with the first question. So you can write the question, please. A ray of light enters from, please write. A ray of light,
Ray
a ray of light
enter
enters from medium 1 to medium 2. Medium 1 to what guys? Medium 1 to medium 2. Having a angle of incidence, is equals to 60 degrees. Having an angle of incidence is equals to 60 degrees. And Angle of refraction is equals to 45 degrees. Angle of refraction is equals to 45 degrees. Angle of refraction is equals to 45 degrees. Now, calculate.
Sin
Wait.
60 root 3 by 2, sir.
That is what I said. You just have to wait. Calculate the refractive index of. Calculate the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. With respect to medium 1. So in this case, same formula we have to use. So refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, which is equals to, what is the formula, guys? Sin I by sin R.
Sin R.
Understand? So sin I is how much, ra? Sin 60 divided by sin
Root 3 by 2.
So these values they won't give, guys, because this is perfect values. You have to learn.
1
So
by
sin
root 2,
60,
sir.
what is the values, guys? Sin 60
Root 3 by 2.
Next, sin 40,
1 by root 2.
1 by root
1 by root.
equals to, you can see, it will turns into root 3 by 2 into root 2 by 1. Is it yes, guys? Please respond. Now, which will turns into, you can see root 3 into root 2 divided by 2. Can I write?
2 gets.
So root 2 into root 2, can I write as a 3 into 2? Yes, please respond.
Yes,
It will become root 6 by 2. Any doubt? You can ask. Clear?
No doubt.
So this is the answer. Understand, everybody? So now, sir, if they have given decimals, then what we have to do, sir? Very simple. We can do it. So root 3 value, you know that 1.714, 1.314, 317 something. And root 2 value 1.414. So like these perfect values, known values only they will give you. You can do that, you will get the answer 1.22. How much answer? 1.22. That's all. So please, have you understand this question? Any doubt you can ask. Clear, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let us go with this.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Only based out of sign only they will ask, right? Only sign values.
Never go sign. They will never sign because only Snell's law. This is only called as Snell's law. Please remember, sin I by sin theta 1 divided by theta 2, or we can say I by R, which is equals to constant. This constant only we used to call as refractive index. This is only called as Snell's law. What we should call? Snell's law. Is it okay, guys?
Snell.
Yes, please. So now let us go with the 21-22 exam. So if you have already sample paper, I know that most of you solved that. So now in that one question is there, angle of refraction they are asking. So now let us see, my system is not, it is insufficient memory it is showing. So can anybody say that question? Anybody? Yeah, it is open. I will show you.
Question.
So now, yes, I will show you. Can you able to see me now, guys?
Screen is not visible, sir.
Yes, wait. I think there's some network problem. It will be visible.
I can see you, sir, but not this.
Yeah, wait. I have not shared yet. Yeah. So now this question also, actually that question if you're having, you can, but I don't have a question paper. 1 minute. I am downloading the question paper. This is because actually your sample paper they have given, guys. So having a possibilities, you cannot blame by that time you're not given. Then what we have to do like that, because they have given, and I am saying you also. So you all must learn that values, and you have to go with a exam without that values means unfortunately we're bad luck if it will come. And my sincere suggestion, remember, if you are go with the theory questions, having a chances to choose a wrong answer. But if you go with the numericals, 100% you people will get the mark. For example, this is only. If you are very perfect, definitely it will help you to get the perfect answer. Now you can see this question. Please, all of you see this question. 58th question in your sample paper. Please, can anyone some?
Wait, sir. Sure. Will do.
Yes, please. You can read the question. See here, non-perfect value they have given. Have you seen 48.6? But the answer they have given the value or not? Down. That is what I said. Hint, definitely they will give you. If it is a non-perfect value, definitely they will give you the answer. Understand, guys? In hint value, that is how to remember. See now, she measures the angle of incidence for both the rays of the left side of the box to be 48.6 degrees. And she knows that the refractive index of the material X inside the box is 1.5. What will be the approximate value of angle of refraction they are asking? So very simple. Refractive index is equals to, what is the formula, guys? Sin I by sin r. That's all. Now
Sin A by sin R.
us to calculate the sin r. They are asking us to calculate the sin r. And sin a they have given. Sin a value how much?
Sin R.
48.6. So we'll go here.
48.6.
48.6.
You please tell me the values. You
Sir,
0.7.
values. I will help you. So you please tell me the values. We will do it. So now refractive index is equals to sin I by sin r. So now sin I by sin r. Refractive index how much
48.6.
given, guys? Refractive index how much given? 1 point.
48.6. Sir.
1 point. Refractive index, yeah.
Refraction 1.5. Sir.
1.5. And this value is sin 48.6 degrees.
Six.
They're asking us to find sin r. Yes or no, guys? That's all. So now you can.
Yes, sir.
So now we want sin r. So bring this sin r this side, 1.5 this side. So sin r is equals to what, guys? Sin 48.6 divided by 1.5. So you no need to waste time in exam like this also. Directly you can proceed. Sin 48.6 value they have given down in hint. How much, guys? Already they have
0.75.
that is what. If it is non-perfect value, definitely they will give 100%. I am sure, because 12th class only will study how to calculate the other values other than this table. So be very careful. That is now sin sin r is equals to 0.75 divided by 1.5. How much, guys? It is double. I think you can check it. 1 by 2. Is it 1 by
1 by 2.
1 by 2? Ra, please check.
0.5.
Yeah, 1 by 2. That's all.
1 by 2.
Sin will come this side. What will become, guys? 1 by sin.
0.5, sir.
Is it yes or no? 1 by sin. Now you can see. So r is equals to 1 by sin. How I can write, guys? 1
Okay.
equals to
30.
cosecant 1 by 2. Is it yes or no? So cosecant 1 by 2
Yes,
where it will come, guys? Cosecant 1 by 2 where it will come? I think. Please check it. Cosecant 1 by 2. Nobody's answer. Tabular column you should.
Explain that once again.
So it is 1 by sin, correct? 1 by sin, how I can write? Sin inverse. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Inverse.
Reciprocal.
So it will also
Confused, sir.
sorry, reverse. It will become reverse. So now sin inverse it will be sin inverse of 1 by 2 it will become. Now in place of sin I can write what, guys? Cosecant theta. So cosecant theta means it will become reverse. So what is the value of sin inverse of 1 by 2? You can check it. Anybody? 30 degrees value. You can check it. What is the 30 degrees value? Sin 30.
1 by root 2.
Sin 30. Cosecant 30.
1 by 2, sir.
1 by 2.
1
That
by
is
2.
what. Do you understand? Sin 30. Sin 1 by 2. How much?
30 only,
Sin
sir.
30, how much, guys?
1 by 2 is sin 30,
by
sir.
1 by 2.
1
Not
by
sin,
root 2
sin
is
inverse
only,
of. Sin inverse they are saying.
45
1 by root 2 only cos
It
30.
will become reverse. So reverse it will become. So 2.
Yeah.
So sin inverse of that will become 2 means what it will become? Sin 30 is the answer. Do you understand,
Okay.
everybody? That is, it will become reciprocal, correct? We know
First
sin
one we can find
equals to 1 by 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's the sin inverse of 1 by 2. So it will become how much? 30 degrees is the R value. Understand?
30.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
30 degrees, sir.
So that is perfect value only they will give. 100% damn sure perfect value only they will give you. You no need to get any confusions. Nobody need to get, sir, if it will give, then what, sir? What is our problem? How we can find? Definitely they will give you
Easy
perfect.
question, sir.
You no need to find it. That's all. Okay, guys. So these are the possibilities of asking in the refractive indexes. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. So other than this, they will never go. Now, one more thing also I'm saying, if actually 99% not 100% this thing won't come, but some exam sample papers of our school and somewhere I have seen, that is why that is also I am saying, that is regarding depth of the coin. Please remember, depth of the coin. So how to find this is, in this case, actually we know your teachers maybe taught you the applications of refraction. The swimming pool appears to be rises and we can able to see the coin when it is placed bottom of the container through the water. Have you noticed it, guys? Your teachers may saw teach you the applications. Stick will be used to bending. Yes or no? That is all. So in this case also, rarely the refractive index questions they will ask you. Suppose if you place the coin here, it is not visible for us from here. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes, because it is the light rays will never reach us.
Yes, sir.
But if we'll pour the water, then by that time what is happening? Light rays are entering from denser to rarer. It will bend away from the normal. Yes or no, guys? So by that time we can able to see, but we can able to see the false image of the coin. What is that? False image of the
False
coin.
image.
Understand? So in this case, they will ask you refractive index of medium or apparent depth. They will ask you. What they will ask you? Apparent depth. So one question. Our children, they know somebody is making noise. Hanuk, please don't do. You are not a kid, correct? So apparent depth. So remember the real depth, the coin which is placed at the bottom of the container is called as real depth. What we should call, guys?
Real depth.
Real depth. Now the false
Real
image.
depth.
Yeah, the false image which is appears to be us, it is little bit rises, correct? That is only called as apparent depth. What we should call? Apparent depth. Now the difference between this
Apparent depth.
real depth and apparent depth is called as, understanding, vertical shift. What we should call? Vertical shift. Understand? Vertical shift we used to call that. So be very careful that. So this vertical shift, let us assume x. The vertical shift, let us assume at x. So in this case, what is the refractive index means? Be remember real depth divided by, I can say shortcut, real depth divided by apparent depth. This is the formula. So now they will ask you to find the refractive index. So real depth means same. Real depth we can assume as a h. What we can assume, guys? Real depth we can assume as a h. Now I want apparent depth. So how I can find, guys? Use mathematics brain and tell me. Total height is h and apparent height I want to find. Then what I have to do? I know vertical shift is equal to something x. Then what I have to do, guys? Can you answer? Anybody?
Correct. H into X.
There. H minus
H by X. Sir.
correct. We want to remove this height, correct, from the apparent total height. Yes or no? Nobody will answer. Yes or no? So a refractive index is equals to real height, real depth is equals to h divided by apparent depth is equals to real depth minus vertical shift.
H minus X.
Understanding? H minus x will give you apparent depth. What is that, guys? Apparent depth. So this is very rarely only will come. 99% they won't ask you because it is not there for you people. It is only 11th class it will come. But still some schools they are giving. I have noticed it. That is what I am saying you for your purpose only. So in this case, if you are bad luck, it will come. You people solve this formula. You have to use this one. So x indicate what, guys? Vertical shift. H minus x indicate apparent depth and h indicates real depth. Sometimes in question, they will directly give you apparent depth. Remember, apparent depth is equals to 25 centimeters. So by that time, don't take h minus x. Already they have given h minus x is equals to 25 centimeters. Do you understand, guys? Already they have given. So by that time, don't confuse with the h minus x. They will ask you to find what is the real depth. So directly you multiply with the refractive index. Refractive index into apparent depth is equals to real depth. Is it okay, guys? Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, please. Now, 1 minute. Let me finish. Sometimes they won't ask you to. They won't ask you to find. This is special case. Remember, they will never ask you to find apparent depth. We don't want. They will ask you only what is real depth. So, how they will give you? In this case, they will give you only vertical shift. What they will give you? Vertical shift. Understand? So in this case, how to solve, sir? No need to bother about it anything. So they will give you refractive index. So refractive index is equals to real depth divided by apparent depth. So is to this side. So refractive index into apparent depth, which is equals to h. So suppose refractive index is, they will give you 2. Now what will happen, guys? It will become 2h minus 2x, which is equals to h.
Minus 2x.
So already x given. X equals to, they have given, so for example, 15 centimeters. So what will come? 2h minus h is equals to 2 into 15. Is it yes or no, guys? 30. So h minus h is equal to. So what is the real depth? Real depth is equals to h, 30. That's
30.
Understand, everybody? That is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt you can ask.
Yes, sir.
This is the one way.
No
Now,
doubt.
please,
Sir, that X part I didn't understand, sir.
x indicate vertical shift, right? Apparent depth. Usually swimming pools, original depth is 3 meters, but it is appears little bit rises, correct? So that original depth minus rising depth only, it is called as vertical shift. You can see, I will say you once again. Suppose if it is, this is the tub, now coin is placed here, but our image is appears to be here. Is it yes or no? Yes. Now imagine this is the surface of
Yes,
water.
sir.
Now from the surface of water, original depth is h. This is called as real depth. Now it is rises little bit up, correct? So from the surface water it is rises. This is called as apparent depth. Now this difference, this difference is only called as vertical shift. Is it okay, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes they will ask you to
Yes.
find vertical.
So, sir, from that original depth till that apparent depth, that distance is x.
that vertical shift we can say. It is the difference, correct? This is actual depth. Coin is appears to be rising little bit above from that. So the difference is only called as vertical shift. Okay. Real depth minus apparent depth will give you vertical shift. Is it okay? That is only H minus real apparent depth will give you.
H minus X, sir.
Okay, guys, that is will give you X. Understand? Suppose in question they will give you real depth is equals to 30 centimeter. Apparent depth is equals to 25 centimeter. Now, what is the X is equals to? Directly you can do. X is equals to what? Vertical shift. 30
X is-
minus 25.
X
Vertical-
is equal to 30 minus 25, 5.
Are you clear, guys? That's all. Understand everybody? Now, sometimes refractive index is equals to 1.5. Original height is equals to 30 centimeter. Find the vertical shift, not apparent depth. Find the vertical shift. Now, in this case, very simple. So again, same formula. Refractive index is equals to what? H divided by H minus X. We want
H will be-
we
H
want
minus X.
X. Understand? So refractive index is 1.5. H minus X, which is equals to H. So what is H value they have given already? So 1.5 into
1.5.
30 minus X. 30 minus X is equals to 30. So now 1.5 into 30. 1.5 into 30 minus 1.5x, which is equals to 30. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes, please. So it will become what? 45. Is it yes or no? 45 minus 1.5x is equals to 30. So now 45 minus 30, which is equals to 1.5x. Now 45 minus 30, how much, guys? 15. So 1.5x.
15.
X is equals to how much, Ra? X is equals to 15 divided by 1.5. So which will give you the answer. 150 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15 tens are. 10 centimeters
10
vertical shift.
centimeter.
That's all. Fastness. See how fast I am speaking. I am writing as well as I am speaking. Have you noticed it, guys? Same fast you have to maintain because it is a time management. If you need sentence, you have to follow the same thing. This is what regarding refractive indices. So any doubt, anybody you can ask me. Almost 1 hour I have taught you for single class. So you can ask me if you have any. So this is all about regarding refractive indices. Now I want to get relaxed and I have to finish all my works. So later again we'll meet by 10 o'clock. If you are interested, you can pass to your information to your friends and all other etc. You can join by that time. That's all. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Sir, 2 hours you will take. 2 hours you will take.
1.5 hours I will take maximum. So if you think if it is useful, you please tell me how it is. Are you people are worthy? Other state. My children, I know. My children.
Out of 10, 9, sir.
Sir,
Out of
useful,
10,
sir,
9.
useful.
Actually, my children are there. My children already they know. Most of them they know. My children also, but still they are joining. But it's okay. Others, you please give the comments. If you are okay, then I will be. Sir, can you please teach one some related to the critical angle in next class? Here come. Definitely will teach. That is. Are you clear, guys? Any doubt you can
Good
ask.
class, sir.
Sir,
Very good class.
What time at night, sir? 10 to?
Also it will be there. If you are interested, you can join. See, till tomorrow, whenever I am free, I will try to take, because usually I have a school tomorrow, so I will be not free in the daytime. Night time only I will take care, and that is what you can carry on. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Regarding biology also I will say you some points I will say. But the notes, I think so many I have already sent you, correct? Are you people outside people already have sent you my notes? Yes or no? My student notes, one of my student notes. That is maximum.
Very sincere.
You guys will get most of the questions inside that. And don't read any 12th and 11th class. This is my sincere request. Nothing will come. Everything like today social, everything come from your MCT. Most of the things. Yes, sir? Every question
Yes, sir.
come from NCERT book only.
Easy, sir.
Never
Today
read
social was very easy, sir.
Never read unnecessary things. Most of the social questions come from NCERT only. That is what the feedback I got.
It was easy.
Science
was
also
easy, sir.
same thing. Science also same thing is going to happen. Never go with the 11th and 12th class unnecessary things. Don't make your burden yourself. Don't feel any kind of burden. So carry on with this. I'm going to stop my things. So you all people proceed. You prepare. And again, if you're interested, please make your. If your other friends, if you'll join, my students only joining. I am not feeling happy that much. So your friends also interested. Please tell them to join by 10 o'clock. Thank you all. Share the link and just wait a minute, guys. I will share the link. The same link is going to be joined. So you can forward this link, because some people are maybe failing.
Can you send the notes of biology, sir?
What?
Notes of biology.
Yes, who is this?
Anok, sir.
Me also, sir. Me
Yeah.
also, sir.
You have
send
my
it.
number, correct? You can message me. I will send.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Bye, sir.
Right away.
Yes. Thank you all. Bye.